my name is Aiden and I'm back with an awesome episode. Today we are going to talk about, wait for it, fossils! We are going to talk and show you 3 types of fossils. 1, the Ammonite. 2, the Trilobite. And 3, the famous TRex. So first we are going to talk about the Ammonite. The Ammonite was a relative of the nautilus and the octopuses, or octopi, that lived long ago. They are very common. This is an example of an Ammonite. It's so smooth, right? Right there. So the Ammonite have some very rare and amazing features. The rarest types of ammonites are the iridescent kinds. Iridescent means that there's a rainbow coloring underneath the shell. Because when the ammonites are fossilized, I bet you can't see it, but it's like right around here. The ammonite shells disintegrate a tiny bit when they're fossilized, showing the beautiful rainbow coloring underneath. They are pretty common, and other relatives of it are the crustaceans. No, not crustaceans. The other squid-like and octopus-like. There are cuttlefish, nautilus, and octopus, squids, and all of those other animals, sea animals that live today, that have those tentacles and suction cups and stuff. The nautilus had a shell, but for some reason they were flattened over time. Next, the trilobite. The trilobites are pretty common, so they grew up to 1 millimeter and between 75 centimeters. Can you believe that? That's pretty small. This one is a smaller species. They ate underwater worms from long ago and ate them alive. That's kind of weird, right? They were eaten by the animals, sea scorpions up there, and bigger predatory worms and prehistoric crustaceans, like the crabs, but they were like long ago. Some of the species of trilobites, they were evolved to eat algae and plankton. That's kind of weird, right? But not for animals. They eat them all the time. I'll give you a close-up of it. A relative today of the trilobite is the horseshoe crab. The horseshoe crab has like a giant long horn, kind of like a unicorn. They are distinct relatives of the trilobites. Did you know that the trilobites lived before the dinosaurs? Like way before. That's so crazy, right? Finally, the T-Rex. I might not have a real T-Rex tooth, but I have a replica. This is big enough. So big, right? They are thick in the bone so that when they bite into its prey, it won't like snap apart. And it's very blunt at the end, so it could just like scrape down, and then it could like find a soft spot and then dig in. The T-Rex was 13 to 14 meters long, aka 40 feet. The biggest T-Rex skeleton and most complete skeleton was named Sue. It was 42 feet long. That's so big, right? The T-Rexes were the biggest carnivorous dinosaurs of its time. They also hunted their food and scavenged. Scavenged or scavenger means that they hunted or looked for food that was already dead. You know, they didn't have Burger King and McDonald's and Pizza back then, so they had to hunt their food. They ate Triceratops, Corythosaurus, and Edmontosaurus. Did you know that the Triceratops heads were like really big? So it's so weird how the T-Rex could kill Triceratops. There are evidence that says that Triceratops heads could be ripped off by T-Rexes to get at the bony neck meat that's very good for T-Rexes. ripped off the Triceratops' head. But scientists don't know how the T-Rex got behind the bony neck furrow on Triceratops' head. Well, that's the end of the episode. Like and subscribe if you want to see some more episodes like this. Bye! I'll see you on the next episode.